Alright guys, welcome back for another episode of FS19. As you can see up in the corner there, I spent a little more money after the last episode ended. Um, and as you can probably tell, I bought some new equipment. I harvested this field a couple of times. Wait a minute, what am I doing here? I harvested the field a couple of times, and we'll seed, we'll seed. I completely forgot what I was doing. Okay. Um, Harvested the field a few times, got some things going. To be perfectly honest, I kind of forgot that when you start this game, you start off with a loan. So I went ahead and paid all that off. It was a $250,000 loan. Paid that off, and then I harvested a couple more times, a couple different crops. Let's see, we did wheat, barley, oats. I think I did a canola. Now we're doing soybeans. The last one I did was soybeans, and this is working out really well. But for now, we need to let this grow. So let's go ahead and speed up the clock. And what we're doing is letting this grow until it reaches the next growth stage. And then we're going to plow it under, and that gives us more fertilizer. And then what we do is once that is planted with the soybeans, it'll obviously look just like this again. We come through with our sprayer because plowing that under, and we just popped up to the next stage. So plowing this under, right now fertilization is at 0%. And what I'm going to do for the time being is, right. Oh my gosh. Soybeans, okay. We're just going to hire that guy for now. Okay, well, let me show you. 50% fertilized-ish. Now, once the soybeans pop up, or sometime quickly here, either the weeds and the beans will pop up at the same time, or just the weeds will pop up first. And what I did, actually no, the last time what I did was immediately went back and sprayed it, sprayed the fertilizer on, and then I believe the weeds popped up first, if I remember correctly. So I took care of the weeds. The weeds are not adding any fertilizer. I was sure that they did, but it's been a while since I played this, so I'm probably wrong. And I got tongue-tied there. But I'm going to continue to work here. Oh, new harvester. Massey Ferguson. The old equipment just wasn't really cutting it. I don't mind the narrow equipment grind for a while when I start, but after I get through harvesting the field a couple of times all manually and with the very narrow equipment, I feel like this setup that I have right now is a good starter setup, honestly. And it's much faster. I think like 7 or 8 passes and you're harvested. Our trailer's still working out good. It's fine. I sold, actually don't even remember what was in the last video. I had 2 of these, and then I sold one to get that tractor. And I also got this, which is just a 3-point forklift attachment, and it is not in the base game. It is a mod. Couldn't tell you where I got it now, because it's been like a year probably since I got this mod. But I'm sure you can find it somewhere if you're interested in that kind of thing. And this is an implement that used to be fairly common, at least in my area, but anymore they don't really use them. But I got this because it's cheap. It was like $5 grand, and I can just hook it up to the back of this, run down, get pallets, move them around, and yeah, it's just another toy. So I'm gonna get to planting and harvesting, and I think once this grows and gets on to the next stage, I'll probably bring you back in. Alright, that's all done. All taken care of here. Let's just park this guy. Okay. Speed up time. Let this sucker grow. Oh, actually, wait. No. I want to spray the field. Yeah. I love the little Fiat tractor for stuff like this. Has a great sound, that diesel knock. Small enough to get into places. Of course, the turning radius is kind of terrible, but it works good. Okay, this is one of the steps that I was not doing last time, and I just hadn't gotten into it yet in this playthrough, which we're doing fertilizer right now. I wasn't going to mess with it, but it's such a simple step, and especially on this small field, it's not costing that much, and it really increases your yield. So we're spraying the fields now. This will be the second stage of fertilizer, since the oilseed radish counts as the first stage, and you plow those under. So we're getting 100% fertilization now, and that, like I said, that greatly increases our yield. Now, once I get done with this, I'm going to speed up time, and then, like I said in the previous clip, I believe the weeds pop up first. And the nice thing about that is, if the weeds pop up before the actual crop, you can use the weeder and you can see really well. So if it's nighttime and I'm doing something like that where the crop and the weeds come up at the same time, I cannot see where the weeds are. So if the weeds pop up first, I can just drive it at night and just wreck all the weeds and get it all taken care of. So yeah, let's finish this up and get to weeding. Alright, the weeds have finally grown, but like I said, at night it's real difficult to actually see the weeds, or at least for me it is. So what I normally do is just hire a worker, because yeah, see over to the left side there, I can't tell where it's been weeded and where it hasn't. So at night when it does this, I just let the worker handle it. And yeah, he does a good job. Good job, worker. Worker I. So I'm going to let that guy finish up. And then that should be the last thing we need to do. Weed 0%, fertilized 100%, soybeans. And let's see, is there going to be a demand for soybeans at all? Not really. We're going to be somewhere around 1,300 if we take it to the ranch or the restaurant. So that's still a good price. I think the last load that I sent off was like 1,700. It was something crazy like that. So I really got a lot for that. This is going to be a little bit less, but that's fine. That happens. It's kind of just the way things go. I'm going to wait for this guy, and then wait for it to grow and use our new toy. Okay, it's 11:21, the next in-game day. Let's go ahead and bring our new combine over here. Combine, harvester, whatever you want to call it. And get her lined up good here. Kind of good. Okay. Yeah, this wider header is a lot more enjoyable to use. Yeah, it's just much more fun. Here's the inside. Not a whole lot going on. Stuff up there. Lots of computer controlled stuff in all these tractors now. Not like it used to be, that's for sure. Anyway, let's get this harvested, huh? So with this combine, takes about 7 minutes, give or take a little bit, to get this field harvested. So that is not terrible. I feel like that's a good amount of time. If I remember correctly, our trailer should be about half full with this, I believe. I could be remembering wrong. This tractor has the engine upgrade, so it costs like an additional 45,000 or something. But it's well worth it. It brings the horsepower up to like 250 or something. Yeah, we're at 52%. But anyway, the engine upgrade is well worth it, I feel like, because it really makes this a very good starting tractor. Let me see what the prices are going to be. Let's see, we got soybeans. Oh yeah, see, okay. At the port grain elevator, we've got 1,500. And right now, that's probably going to be about it. What I'm going to do, I think, is bump up our speed 1 notch. And I'll kind of keep an eye on it as I head over there. And we'll see what we can get for this load. Alright, we're over here at the port elevator. Our price has topped out. It's not going up any higher. So what we're going to do is hopefully get a decent amount of money for this. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's just see what we're going to get. Luckily, you don't have to worry about spilling. And sorry about the odd camera angle. What do we got? 10.5. Last time I think I got 11,000. So it was a little bit lower than the last time. I think, like I said, last time was 1,700, I think. Something like that. This is an awkward place here to get in and out of. I'm gonna go here. And we gotta cut back around here. Yeah, you really gotta snake in and out of this place. I wish they would have designed that a little bit better, but I suppose it's designed that way on purpose. So, yeah, 10,000 to 11,000 seems to be pretty close to what we're getting for that. It could always go down and be a little bit less. I don't think it goes any higher. I could be wrong. But yeah, looks like we got a little bit more work cut out for us. So I'm going to harvest this field a few more times and see how much more money we can get. I would like to buy something else in this episode. I'm not sure what. I don't think we're going to have enough money to get any more property that's close to ours yet. But I don't know. We'll just take a look and see. Alright, I have an idea as to what I want to do with the rest of the episode here. I think I'm going to expand this field. Instead of buying more property, it should be cost effective for us to... Okay. Yeah, we've got all of this space. So it's going to be cost effective for me to expand the field over in this direction a little bit. Probably come off of this corner at a bit of an angle, something like this. And we're going to take out most of these trees and come on over to this other end. And then when we get to the other end, I realize this is going to be pretty sloped right here. Probably only going to come up to like here, up the hill. And then we're going to go on, and what we're going to do is go ahead and leave enough space at the end to turn around. And then we're probably going to like cut straight over, like let's say into here, in this area. Maybe not. We may go ahead and cut over to here and then just over there. So I think I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'm going to start cutting some trees down. Let me get on that. Okay, got quite a few trees cut down. I honestly did not count how many. And they're obviously not cut up and removed. But I wanted to get in the tractor and get a more aerial view here as to what's going on. And I think this looks pretty good, honestly. Come out to about there. Maybe come up to like... I don't know, we could honestly go pretty far. We may even take out that tree right there. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let me do that real quick. So one final tree. Cut this one down. And this will be the last tree, I think, that we're going to take out. Besides maybe like this little one. But we're going to leave it for now. This is going to be a lot of work cleaning all these up. The trees are like some of the worst parts of this. Of the game as far as huge pains in the butt. But we're going to need to buy a stump grinder to get the stumps taken care of, and we're going to need to buy a plow, which we were going to need to buy anyway. So I'm going to start cleaning this up a little bit more, and try to see. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do, if I want to just pull them all out of the way. Yeah, that might be what I do. I'm not sure. I'll start to fiddle around with it, and I'll see what I can do. Alright guys, I've bought some new equipment. You might have noticed from the price difference up in the corner, or the bank account difference. So we're on our way over to pick that up, but I did check the amount of footage that I have recorded, and we're approaching the 20-minute mark for this episode, which is kind of where I want to be at most of the time. So I think this is where we're going to wrap it up, and we'll check out the new equipment in the next episode. So if you did like the video, go ahead and leave it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already to see more videos. Still no set schedule for when I'm going to be releasing anything. Kind of just whenever I feel like playing, whenever I feel like making content. which right now I'm having such a good time. Um, Seems like I'm uploading pretty regularly, or at least making the videos regularly. And yeah, I'm just having a good time with it. So, you guys want to see more? I'll see you in the next episode.